Welcome back. Well, so here we are in the winery, and we're about to have an event today. And so I was just going to show you a few things we use to keep it warm. Obviously, we got a couple of 1-ton heat pumps running that are running off our solar system, and they're set at about 62 degrees, so they just keep it at a certain temperature in here most of the time. But that leaves the cellar temperature down here around 55 degrees, so we want to increase it just a little bit during these afternoon events here on Saturday. So one thing which I recommend and which everyone should have is just a good old buck stove with a little circulating fan on it. It's one of the easiest and best ways just to keep things warm during the winter, especially if you've got access to firewood. The other thing that I do in here is I get these little burners like this Mr. Heater here, and that just bumps up the temperature by a good 5 degrees. You don't really need to run it the whole time. It's just a good way to get the temperature up. And then of course we have these little propane burning towers. I'm not burning any of them right now, but they put out a little bit of heat. So usually a combination of propane, firewood, and then over there in the corner you can see our solar powered mini split. So based on the calculations that I've done so far, looking at about 4.6 kilowatt hours in order to keep the temperature of this area upstairs. And you can see that this is actually a lofted building. But that area upstairs at around 62, you can see there's a second mini split over there. It takes about 4.6 kilowatt hours of battery overnight for this particular environment, and that's assuming an outside temperature currently of 45 degrees. So that's really not too bad if you think about it. Obviously, as the temperatures get colder, we're going to need to look at other ways of keeping it warm in here. One simple solution is, of course, just more firewood or more propane. Since we're running basically an event-based business here, we're just open on Saturdays. It's easy to just use the solar energy to keep things roughly at cellar temperatures in here, and then use the propane and the firewood to get our temperatures up to what we need during our events.